say, reconstructing an old Second War Juggernaut ship from the Horde.
That does not sound good.
This one ship alone was enough to decimate entire fleets back at the Second War. Can only imagine what something like that could pull off pulling up to Stormwind Harbor. Obviously, we don't want this happening, and obviously we need this to stop. At that moment, he kind of holds out parchment paper rolled up tight, and he holds it out. Go on, take it.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
At that moment, he explains to you guys that everything you'll kind of need to know will be within that parchment. There will be a map of the location and where we believe that his hideout is located. My fellow agents, all of my disciples have been gathering this information, as I stated, for months now, staking out. We've lost many of men. We've even had a few turn over. Some believe that his cause is just, but all we need to know is that it just needs to end now. Are you guys the ones who are going to be able to take this on?
What's the pay?
There's always a reward involved. I'll tell you what. We'll have a handsome amount of coin available to you guys when you return with the proof that he has been killed. We don't want him captured. We need proof of his death. On top of that, some of our agents are across seas. In the Baron's land, there's a cult of snakes going on over there. Cobra, stuff like that. Some cavern. They're taking care of them as we speak. Any loot they find amongst them, we'll give it to you in return for this.
Well, gents, considering we're out fucking numbered, we would graciously accept for the Stormwind intelligence to fight the Juggernauts. Yes.
Well, I appreciate that. I'll tell you what. The hideout is probably a days away by foot, so I recommend you guys getting your horses and getting there. Take about half a day at that rate. And if you look, it's definitely clouds forming ahead, so you will want to make haste.
Well, haste is quite expensive. Can we get a little front on the deal? Something for our traveling expenses, you know. We have to maintain a certain image, being the EE, as we call it. Yes, the elite.
I shall offer you a bonus. And
A bonus?
I'll show him Hogger's head out of the bag.
Okay. With the Hogger's head, I'm going to call that a helping action. Roll a persuasion check.
Me? See. So I get advantage on that?
For Dane, yep.
All right.
Get him, Dane.
We are the EE.
Persuasion, you said, right?
Correct. Oh, very nice. Okay, well, you win. Coin for your travels. Well, right away, I will say that I don't carry much on me. I have probably about enough to give you each 50 gold, if that would help.
We shall always be in your favor.
Oh, I do appreciate that very much. Where are your guys' horses located?
I believe by the tavern, correct?
Do we have
He asked questioningly.
Do you have horses that you'd like to supply us?
I don't think that we had horses, did we?
I turn to him and try to convince him that my horse is actually in the Northshire. There's a merchant who stole it from me.
Oh, this bloody merchant must have been part of the Brotherhood after all.
Yeah, she's a bloody wench. I would like you and your men to help me get my horse back if this is okay. This should be part of the deal, just due to the fact that, I mean, it is my horse.
All right. So So I've gotten a lot of answers here just now. A couple of you stated you have no horse. A couple of you stated you do have horses, and some have had their horses stolen.
I apologize. I thought you said whores. Whores.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
oh yeah. I mean, I would assume being
Oh.
part of the elite, you have plenty of those. But how about horses? I didn't see a group of 5 horses in the town stables, so.
Surely, for such a special operative squad, you guys also might have some sort of supplement to this attack. Maybe some sort of explosives that you can let to help with the mission.
Explosives?
Well, you are an elite squadron, are you not?
I mean, but we work in silence. We honor ourselves with our stealthy and quick maneuvering, killing without making a sound. An explosive would be the opposite. You would want to see a goblin, maybe one of the engineers in Stormwind.
Fair enough.
No time like the present to super secret mission storm clouds. Let's get the fuck out
Yes,
of
I think
here.
your offer is quite generous, Mr. Shaw. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again.
We accept. I accept.
Okay.
Here, for the EE.
Huzzah.
And Mesmer just kind of looks and he just kind of nods his head because he's a very silent warlock.
That means he likes you.
And you see each of these individuals that the 5 plus Matthias Shaw kind of start forming a cloud of smoke in their hands, and they release that smoke onto the ground. That smoke quickly takes form of like a very... Picture it as a horse, but all black, almost made of smoke, and where the hooves would be, it almost is like the smoke is kind of dissipating. And each one of them kind of hops on them, and they say, quick now, to your horses, make there quick as possible. We must get this put to end right away. We will meet you back at Stormwind.
Okie dokie.
And you hear them just instantly kind of book off, but their horses' feet, because of what they are made of, create no sound. And they instantly gallop away without
We have to get
That's how you know
ourselves some of those.
All right, that was fucking weird, man. So are we actually gonna go all the way down to Westfall? I mean, shit.
I mean, they did give us horses, did they not?
We should go to Westfall. There's not much there, so it should be a quick trip.
No, he was asking if you had horses, and he didn't get an answer. So.
I was about to say, I don't remember getting horses, but to be honest, those guys were kind of creeping me the fuck out.
Yeah,
So-
as SI7 always does. They're a bunch of
Yeah.
bastards.
Yeah. So,
Do we see any kind of stables in where we were just at? It's covered
Yeah,
up.
there is a stable within the town. Absolutely.
oh,
Let's
God.
just go buy horses and get the hell out of here.
Silly folks.
I agree.
I don't. Let's see how much horses are.
Or possibly there's some sort of carriage we could take, like a taxi service.
That's not a bad idea, Panda.
Actually, you guys aren't really from the cities, are you? We should probably hit the Griffin in Stormwind if this is the case and go to Westfall.
I'm not familiar with the Griffin. Is
I don't think we've unlocked a flight path yet.
Yeah, you gotta definitely get the flight pad.
Fuck you, Josh.
All right, then let's go find some transportation, boys.
All right.
And as you guys are starting to walk through town, you do make your way over to the stables. And you do see a little stable boy over there, a stable man, I guess you could call him. And he is tending to a few of his horses at the moment.
Okay. Good sir, how would you like to perform a dire service for our king and
It
help
looks.
help the Elwyn elite right another wrong,
Y-
smite another
you're-
evil?
You're the elite that I have heard so much about. Yes. How could I be of service?
We need horses. There are evildoers on the move as we speak.
My horses. Would I get them back?
Of course you would get them back
Of course
when the
you will.
time is right.
I only have 3.
Hmm.
I would be happy to lend them to you, and you promise I'll get them back, correct?
Not only will you get the horses back, but we will tell people of your generosity, and you might find yourself some nice ladies after.
Ladies.
Make a persuasion check. I hope you fail this. Alright, it was good enough.
No one can resist ladies.
Unfortunately, you are
Now, he
correct.
does only have the 3 horses.
Yes. Well.
Out of
Huh?
character, how big is everybody here?
Should we play?
double up?
Should you guys play quartz parchment shears for the horse?
Haha, quite a laugh. Can I ask the stableman? How many? Do you know where we can find more horses at? Where are more horses? This can't be all the horses in Goldshire.
I mean, Goldshire itself isn't the most robust of towns, but
Yeah, but there's a lot of travelers. You should know of a horse maybe at a farm somewhere where you can get. I don't really want to ride piggyback to a panda.
Nor do I think we would fit on the same horse.
I'm light. You're heavy. A horse is sturdy. Semantics.
I'll tell you what I can do is supply you with, say, 2 horses, and we can rope them up to my carriage over here, but at that point, I would have to guide you guys to Westfall, to wherever you're going. If that works, then I would probably need some coin just for my time.
What's your name, friend?
Steve?
Steve the Stableman. That's perfect. Now, Steve, we are, as you know, the Elsewhere Elite? What are we?
Elwyn Elite.
We are the Elwyn Elite, of course.
We are the
And-
EE.
EEE. And with that, we're serving our great king. You know the one, of course. The king,
Very.
Anduin, the boy.
King Edwin. And so, with that, I'm sure that just like us, we're working on a conscription basis, where we're going to get paid at the end. So if you take us there, once we get our gold, you can get your gold.
If I'm not getting the gold up front, or after my trip until afterwards, I would have to say there's 5 of you, about 100 gold each should probably fare, and I could get you there, carriage back.
100 gold each.
You could
Price isn't gonna work.
settle for gold, I suppose, or I could promise to put you in Elwyn's next song. It'll be prominently displayed in the Lion's Pride Inn. Women and travelers from all around.
Hey, no, good songs,
I mean,
man.
we have heard the legendary tale of Zaratu. I've reread it twice myself after they have written it down and already marked it in the tombs.
I walk up to him closely with my finger in his face and I say, "Have you heard of the acrobatics that are going to happen next time?"
The what?
The acrobatics, sir. I tell you, if I give you a private show, you knock half the price off each one of our heads to Westfall.
You're saying, where is it that you're looking to go? Do you have a location somewhere I could see?
We're going
We have
to
a parchment.
How far am I traveling?
Who's got the parchment?
I think
I
I
don't
do.
have the
I will
parchment.
pull out the parchment and kind of stand so me and Dane can look at it and kind of maybe skim it real quick to come up with an answer.
Know what I'm looking at? It's in Westfall. What do you tell? I don't know.
Essentially, I realize that I haven't shown you guys exactly the map yet. Give me a second here. I will drag you over.
Yay, baby.
Here's here you go, is the map of Westfall. Where you are looking to go is to the small town down here of Moonbrook.
Say, have you heard of Moonbrook, Steve the stableman?
Yes, it hasn't been the best towns of late. It's causing a lot of dangerous folk around there. Just the Brotherhood are said to have been around that
in
area.
the ear of Z at the time. We should go to Sentinel Hill. Moonbrook is quite hostile.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, I can take you to Sentinel Hill for the price of 75 gold each, as long as you do put my name in the next tale.
I would like to see that halved. I'm telling you, this show is amazing.
Roll a persuasion check.
All right, fuck you.
No. He's I
fold my arms and turn my back to him.
I really don't. I
hear it.
don't want to increase the amount on you. I think 75 each is a good price.
I grab one of the gems out of my pouch and hand it to Steve and say, "This will do."
For your part or everybody's?
Depends. Do you like gems?
Gems are good.
Gems are good. He's a fool.
I'll give you 3 of the finest gems from the Device Brotherhood, nonetheless. So they're worth lots.
Roll a deception check.
He's running my scam, that bastard.
And he's gonna run it way worse. It's not the worst roll ever. 75 gold each would have made me. You're saying these 3 gems are worth how much?
Enough for our travel.
Okay, I think we can make that as a deal. And I'll take the 3 gems, and I'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Huzzah.
Your deeds will be heard across the land, and maybe you can have some more horses next time.
Well, I want to get going right away. There's rumors that a storm is brewing on its way, coming, unfortunately, from that area. So, at that very moment, Steve kind of turns away and kind of ushers you guys over to him to help with the carriage and get it all set up. After probably about a good 20 minutes, 2 of his finest horses are connected to the carriage, and the carriage is not like a back to it. It's just an open cart. And you guys start making your way down to Westfall, Sentinel Hill.
All right.
Now that you guys do
works.
have that parchment, you guys do realize that where you guys are headed is over to Moonbrook. On the picture, or on it, he included a picture that he said. It's kind of within there, crudely drawn picture of the town, of what is men, indicating that there is a building in the back of there that you are going to be looking for. The crudely drawn picture is actually a very well drawn picture, as you can see. Somebody drew it from high up in a tree. And the house you're looking for is going to be this one back. Yeah, amazing artist sometimes, I'll tell you what.
He must have been a bird.
Yeah, he's
good
just in.
perspective.
You can see this tree right
Terracotta.
here, okay? There's a tree over here. And he was definitely just at the very top branch, being ninja-like, and he's telling you
I
guys
hate birds. Fuck birds.
that is going to be the location that you're. Yeah. At that moment, a bird poops and it falls right next to Zaratu. Not on him, right next to him.
God damn it.
And as you guys start making your way there, you do start to have the rain kind of pick up on you guys a little bit now. As they explained before, that it is going to be about half a day's travel to make it to your destination. Sentinel Hill's a little bit closer. It's still going to be pretty much half that time because of the rain. It's going to slow down. Carriage isn't quite as fast as 5 individual horses, especially ghost horses. So,
True. I think.
Ghost horses.
So, quick question for the group here. Do you guys like dragons?
I'm quite a fan of dragons.
I prefer dungeons.
What do you know about dragons?
What do you know about dragons? That's
This is
what
only
I'm
a
getting at.
half day's travel. I don't think we have time for all that.
Okay.
Quite extensively.
Have any of you seen dragons before? Heard about?
Of course, I've seen a dragon
I've heard
before.
many tales.
I've been told the stories of dragons. I've seen them in my dreams. Have you seen them somewhere?
Dragon's Ale is my favorite.
Interesting. Itchy, perhaps me and you, we'll talk about this at a later time. That'd be good. I'm just curious. It's dragon fact.
This guy's into factoids. That's quite cute. So, how was your night's sleep at the inn? I would imagine that after a couple drinks, you guys would have slept quite well.
I have no complaints.
Yeah. Yeah, just, sometimes dreams, are just as crazy as our reality anymore. Things talking to you in your sleep and, asking for help.
I'm pretty sure there's a psychiatrist in Stormwind, but I would like for you to get your feelings worked out before you come talking to me.
And I'm going to sip my flask quietly.
Interesting.
anybody else have any quick statements?
I gotta pee, but that's not in character.
All right, so
So,
Panda is just kind of pissing off the side of the.
did you,
Oh, Panda, Jesus.
what type of dragon were you curious about?
Well, the type that could maybe talk to you? Perhaps? If that's a thing. Again, I'm not much of a dragon guy.
Where were you
Oh.
raised, Sneaky? Do you not know of the tales of the dragons that forged this land?
I was hardly raised at all, my friend. I just sort of bounce around.
Interesting.
Yes, well, I mean, what about green dragons?
You may have been in the Emerald Dream, from what I've heard. Could you describe it a little bit more for me?
Well, I mean, I'm just talking about dragons, of course, but let's say there's a vibrant forest and very beautiful, beautiful place, and I happen to have seen a dragon, and well, the dragon sort of, put a word in my mind. Oh fuck! Okay, hold on. The dragon may have put the word help in my mind, and then, vines came out of the ground and took hold of us both and talked about their children. I couldn't tell a gender. I've seen a panda's dick today, but never a dragon.
I didn't think
And, it's one of those things where you just wake up and you were getting pulled into the earth by vines. So, as everyone, I'm sure, has.
Right there, talking to you.
Anyone else have something like that happen?
Not lately. That is interesting.
Well, any dragons in Westfall I should know about? Please say no.
Not that I'm aware.
If you would like, you can make a history check.
God. Let me drag myself onto the board here.
Everybody or just Dane?
Each person who would like to can go ahead and make that history check.
Oh, absolutely.
He asks a question if there's any dragons about, and each of you can kind of see.
Oh, no.
Zaratu is like, hell no. I have, what's a dragon?
There's dragons everywhere. Oh God.
I can tell you that there's no dragons in Westfall. You'd be surprised to see anything more scary than a hogger. They say that Edwin Van Cleef runs the dead mines down there, but he doesn't leave too far from Moonbrook. Sentinel Hill should be a safe visit for us.
I see. Well, then let's carry on. Enough of my silliness. Yes, let's.
Yes, it shall be a green day. We shall carry on. Let's go.
Super green.
There you guys go. At that moment, as you continue to get a little bit further, you guys are probably about halfway down to Sentinel Hill. And you notice that the storm is really starting to pick up at this point. Definitely more thunder. Definitely the rain has definitely picked up. A lot of thunderstorm, or a lot of thunder. Lightning is actually starting to take place at this point. It is making it harder to start to see because of how thick the rain is. And the thunder's so loud that at times when it's crackling, it can be a little hard to hear each other.
Be right back.
I want to roll and find out if this is like normal for this time of year, or like is this normal?
Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation roll.
All right, cool. We out here. Boom. Fuck.
I mean, it's honestly, it's weather. It's just a really bad storm.
Do you guys think we should continue?
Yes. Seen worse, I want to say.
Perhaps we could surprise them.
Well, no glory without danger. Let's keep going.
I turn to Steve. Hurry up, please. I would like to make it before we get thrown into a wonderland of sorts with the witches and stupid shoes.
There are a bunch of scarecrows in Westfall, as you who play World of Warcraft are familiar with. The weird little super strong guys. Yeah. See, Michael,
like
you were
those dudes.
yeah.
The golems.
They were actually really strong for low-level players. They would annihilate you. It was hilarious.
True story.
Harvesters?
Harvesters. Yes. They're like machine golem type little things that walk around.
Terrible. As you guys are going through Westfall, you do notice some of those golems. You do notice you don't really see anybody outside because of this storm that's coming about. But Westfall is known to be farmland, very grassy, not like Elwyn forest grassy, but a lighter, almost yellowish plains field. Very nice for farming.
I see.
As I said before, no dragons, just a bunch of dirt and stupid harvesters.
Michael, you're an idiot. You're in the wrong chat.
I put a picture of a harvester in general chat, and he wanted to go click on it, and he moved voice things.
Yeah, we all do it. At this point, the storm, like I said, has kind of picked up, but you guys have made your way to the outskirts of Sentinel Hill. As the guy is kind of wheeling about, getting ready to come in, he does notice a couple of guards posted up at each gate, and he kind of starts shaking his hand to you guys in the back, screaming at the top of his lungs. He's like, is this where you want it, or do you need to go closer?
Can you ping on the map where he's at?
You guys are getting ready to be on the outskirts of Sentinel Hill, right outside of the wall that is Sentinel Hill.
All right.
You know what? Here, I got you guys. Yeah, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say, Steve, reach in your pocket and feel those family jewels that we just recently gave you. I'm positive you never had before we met you, and take us to the actual inn of Sentinel Hill.
I'm back. All right, and at that moment, give me a second here. I'm gonna upload a picture here for you guys. Oh, very small. Sorry. Here, let me just blow
like
that up.
Steve's jump.
It's hard to see in this
Yeah,
storm.
it's terribly hard to see. Good job. He's just kind of like, you got it. I don't want my new friends to be any further into this storm than they have to be. And at that point, he will continue to take you guys a little further. He's not going to go through Sentinel Hill. He's going to go on the outskirts of it at this point.
Okay.
Kind of circling around the wall. And he's going to come down here. Is there anything you guys would like to discuss at this time?
I think we've gotten everything we need from Steve. Let's get out of here.
Yes,
Alright.
I agree with that.
So before Steve gets too close to Moonbrook, he is a little terrified of the place. He will stop right on the outskirts here. He's gonna stop right there and be like, "This is as far as I could take you. Again, thank you for those gems. You're mighty kind." And yeah, he's gonna start on his trip back to Goldshire.
All right.
Thank you,
It
Steve.
works.
Well,
Safe travels.
Light be with you.
it's hard to tell. What time of day is it in this damn storm?
The sky is dark.
It's dirt time.
It is because of the clouds. It is hard to tell, but they did tell you it'd be about roughly half a day's travel
We left around 8.
on
so-
horseback. You would have left about 7 to 8 o'clock, so you're looking at close to 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. But he did also mention to you that the carriage was a little slower, so it
9.
has been nearly a full day. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
Does anyone know anything about this town? Is there perchance an apothecary or general salesperson anyone knows about?
Yes, in the inn there's a small salesperson. I know you can buy and sell, but there's also a couple caravans there that you can also buy and sell.
Well, this rain is kind of pissing me off. Shall we go to the inn? Go to the inn?
Why not? Always
Before
new
we head
friends
to
to
the
be
inn, what would you like to get from the from the vendors before we're not able to?
Well, I don't want to say too much, but I'm looking for glass vials
Interesting.
with a little
I'll,
popper on the top.
I'll tell you, the innkeeper may not have those, so we may want to stop at the vendors before. We can make this quick. They're right next to each other.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.
So you guys want to go within Moonbrook at this time?
No. We're in Sentinel Hill. We I would
No, I
imagine-
told you guys that. Oh boy.
Let's take
Took
us
us to
Sentinel
Moonbrook.
Hill. You click next to it.
Huh?
But on that same note, he went away. So we're by ourselves, right in the middle of this little area. We're like right here,
First I thought it was
ready
a
to
candle.
go either that way or this way.
No, yeah, the guy dropped you off.
Here.
Right here is what I said. He passed through Sentinel Hill. You
Oh, I
guys
thought
said that you
you-
wanted to take past it. No,
I wanted
I
to
was
go
pinging
into
on the
Sentinel
map
Hill.
that the guy
Oh.
here. I don't know if I can draw anything, but yeah, I said he went around Sentinel Hill as opposed to through it, and passed it up right on the outside of
I
Moonbrook.
don't know why he wouldn't go into Sentinel Hill. It's not a hostile place.
No, it's not. He just chose to go around it.
What an idiot.
Fucking Steve.
Yeah, fucking Steve.
Well, let's
should
not piss with this. I'm okay. I'm gonna come clean because I'd never do it to you guys. But I was just gonna take some different flowers from across the rows and sell some cure-all. But that's not important. We'll look for vials later.
Respectable. I just want to make sure I'm helping you out. Elves for an elf.
Damn
That
right.
is very resourceful.
It's very resourceful.
There's a sucker born every day, I say.
Indeed.
Well, at this time, because of the storm, if you guys were to look over at Moonbrook, it is hard to notice too much going on because of how thick the rain really is. So, what would you guys like to do?
How
It's the
sketchy
perfect
is
cover.
This place?
This is the perfect time to strike if we're looking to go to Moonbrook for anything.
And I do have a couple of damaging spells that are thunder-based. They would not be detected in this kind of storm.
You guys would be further off from this road down here in the bottom corner.
All right.
I do believe you guys can see in the dark too, if I recall.
Oh yeah, but you can't
I'm-
see in the rain.
Mm.
Darkness is one thing. Thick, heavy rain is another.
No, I've got storm vision, bro.
Oh shit! Didn't even think about that.
Watch out.
He's a storm elf.
We-
Must be part Murloc like your mother was.
Oh wait, me?
All right, so do you gents want to run into Moonbrook tonight, or do you want to sleep on this and see if we can't strike with a strategy tomorrow?
Are we striking? What are we doing? I don't quite follow the plan.
They won't expect a strike in the storm, but they will
Well-
surely be on guard in the morning.
I haven't seen the map. I know that the contact wants us to do something.
That's the step I'd like to clarify.
He with the map speaks.
So, we're supposed... Okay, let's just be clear. And I realize I have to yell, do this fucking storm. So, is the dude we're supposed to kill supposed to be in there?
Yes.
So Matthew Shaw explained to you that when he handed the parchment, he said everything will be on there that you needed. He basically pointed out that his hideout, per se, was within the back hut in the back of Moonbrook. It is
there,
passing many of buildings. Are the
Anything
players
that we can
not on
identify
it?
this guy?
Are you guys not on the... Oh, of
No.
Edwin?
We're on a picture right now of the town.
Let
I
me
just
see if I
want to
can
know
find
who
a
we're
picture
looking
of...
for.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm sure they had a crew drawing of Edwin Van Cleef in that as well.
That's right, Edwin Van Cleef.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you said there was a crew drawing in there.
Yeah, the crew drawing was of the house, the town that the people drew.
Well, we
Here
could
we go.
probably
Hold
sneak
on.
in during this storm.
And another
Even-
drawing of Mr. Van Cleef.
Ah,
Wow.
Yes. Look at that putrid little boy there.
This artist is much better than the artist that drew the town.
so, all right. Those are some mighty scimitars he's carrying. Well, it's dark.
Cruel barbs, one might call them.
Yes. Shit. Oof.
I would say if we're going to do anything, we should strike while the rain is happening. They are rogues themselves. They are great at moving in silence. So we should hit them while they are least expecting it.
Okay.
I agree. Let's make this happen.
I agree.
Okay. So you guys are trying to make your way to the hideout right away?
Hell
I say
yeah.
We
Yeah.
go
Okay.
back behind those two seems to be houses and sneak up to the
So
hut.
you guys want to go
How do you
behind
ping?
here, holding down your mouse button, left
On the-
click.
On the
Oh, that's
left,
cool.
right?
Okay.
So,
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
should we hug? We should hug the hills.
And you can change the color of your ping by clicking your color next to your name.
No big deal. I'm black. I'm cool with it. I would say that we should go. We should go. Yeah, right over here. Is that what you were
Alright,
saying?
so everybody is blipping over here. Got it. Because of the storm and you going behind the huts, I'm gonna say that there's no stealth roll needed for that. You guys are able to make it past most of these people without them noticing you.
Gang, gang.
When we get up about 30 feet away, I want to investigate and see if there's any like open windows or any easy access points.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Damn it, my character. He's not on here. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I see.
I guess that's way easier than blipping.
Yeah. I didn't realize we could do that.
I was trying to, and it wouldn't let me.
You notice that most of this area is kind of run down. You do see windows, they're kind of boarded up crudely. More than likely could push the boards off the window if that's something you wanted to try. You also notice that the door is on the front of the building, just past a large tree.
Well,
Oh
tell you
no,
what.
Saratu's poisoned.
Oh no.
Oh no. So the windows are boarded up. It'll be pretty fucking noisy if we try and break those in or take those off. I guess, as much as I hate to say it, in through the front door?
Can we draw them out with the distraction?
I would like to look and investigate to see if there's anyone walking around.
I could
this
make a
area.
sound or a scream or...
I like where your head's at. Let's let Itchy investigate a second, and then I'm down.
Yeah, I would like to use my dark vision to help me out in any of this, if that is possible. But I would like to investigate. I'm gonna roll this.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check. Okay, similar to other people, your dark vision helps you out because of the darkness, but the rain still does obscure
100%.
stuff. What were you trying to?
I want to make sure that there's no one walking in front of, like, there's no one patrolling this area over here.
Because of the rain, there's not very many people out and about at this time. You
Okay.
don't actually notice anybody outside at all. The rain is just too much for most people.
Titties.
I would.
Titties.
If we're gonna go, knowing that I can take a punch or two, I say I should lead. How do you gentlemen feel?
Well, wait a second. I like that little plan of maybe drawing them out. I mean, seeing what they've got available. What were you thinking?
Let me.
I was thinking of making a scream for help from outside.
Boy, I can handle that.
I could direct that
Ooh.
magically.
Mesmer has an idea.
I'm
like
just
it.
saying. I mean, we could see if
I'm
anyone will
completely
come
okay with
out.
it.
So is that what you guys want to do?
Yep.
Mesmer's saying that he can make some form of a scream.
Oh yeah, I can make a scream.
Oh, Mesmer is? All right.
Yep. He's a little quiet, but yeah. Turn on Discord if you guys cannot hear him. I would say, first of all, stop taking Michael's cards. I don't know how to delete those things or give them back. They annoy the shit out of me.
Everyone's taking them.
Yeah. So yeah, Craig, how are you gonna perform or make the noise?
Oh, I would just put a distant voice outside one of the doors. Let's see if we can lure him out.
Crikey. I like it. Go ahead.
Do I gotta roll for that?
Is that a cantrip or is it a spell or are you literally getting close to the door and shouting?
It's a cantrip.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were just getting to, hey!
Help!
Yeah. Alright, what kind of noise are you gonna make?
I don't know. What if we did something like?
Can the cantrip create any sort of noise or voice?
I'm reading it.
Okay.
What's the cantrip? What are you using?
Minor illusion. Yeah. I can do any someone else's voice, my voice, lion's roar, beating drums, any sound I choose.
There you go. Any sounds you would like?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be the best for, like, what would lure them out.
Someone yelling they're here, like a guard or something?
Well, at least
Sometimes the simple answer is a great fucking answer.
here.
So
Good idea.
okay, let's say we're approaching from the south. What if we yelled something? Wait, the intruders approaching from the north.
I like it.
Okay.
That way.
Yeah. Upon you yelling that, once that goes off, it does work. You set that voice off to go off right in that doorway where the rain doesn't quite stop it, and it almost produces a little bit of an echo through the hollow home. You do notice about 3 guards all dressed in the getup of a Defias Brotherhood member. In case you guys aren't familiar, similar to Edwin Van Cleef, they wear that red bandana around their mouth. They're similar to a blood.
Crips.
Yeah. The rest of them is kind of in similar to the SI agents. It's a very ninja-ish getup. The only difference is they don't wear the black hoods. They wear that bandana. And you do notice those 3 run out towards the little hut that is over here, thinking that they're coming from that direction.
We get a decent idea. At least the people that would have been called if they did see us.
Fuck. All right. That is definitely a lot of guards right now. Should we try and
Sneak
take them
in the
out while they're
building.
distracted?
Now, mind you, they are. Let's see. If I was the place where they are, they're probably over amongst here. The doorway you guys are looking for is where Najubi is. No.
Shit. Do we just go in there? I mean,
We should take advantage of the fact that they're not paying attention.
Yeah, we should go in and ambush them when they come back to their own station.
Whoops.
I'm completely okay with that. All right, we all scurry into the thing. That's smart.
all right,
All
let's
right.
do it.
So you guys do scurry into the household. Once in there, you do notice that it's a pretty, again, now it's an empty house. You don't even notice anybody in there. If anybody would like to make a perception check for me.
Oh, your boy does.
One only.
Whomever.
Oh, I don't. Never mind, I lied.
Okay.
Ooh. I will hold my perception check.
There you go. All right, with Zaratu's, he notices that the building itself, again, is seemingly empty at this time. There's an upstairs to it, and it looks like a room in the back.
Okay. Guys, let me just sneak in the back and just see what's going on back there. So I want to try and, as quietly as possible, open that door and peek in.
Yeah, there's no like actual doorway, but if you're peeking into the room itself,
There's no door to open. Then
this is just like
towards.
open house doorways. Once you get into that room, you do notice that within there appears to be almost like a cave-like entrance from that house. I'll be listening. Give me 1 second. Just gonna walk Stacy out real quick.
Okay, there's a
All right,
fucking
I'm gonna
cave that
peek too then.
There
Damn,
can.
Walk of Shame mid D&D campaign. That's epic.
Damn.
So, all right, there's a fucking cave back here. So great, we could easily be fucking ambushed from behind. Okay, all right. I don't hear anything upstairs. Do we just hide and as soon as they walk in, fucking get them?
Clunk them upside the head
We
like
could get
Bojo
crazy.
Bandit. I would say I want one of those scarves.
Those scarves were quite fashionable.
Tell
Focus,
me
hold on.
about it. Think about my flips with the scarf. Oh, they'll call me the Red Bird. I'll shit on Z.
Ooh, that's dirty, and I like it. All right, well, all right. Mr. DM, is there anything that I can kind of crouch and hide behind?
In the room or in the cave?
So what I want to do is, I'm thinking, guys, we should probably just wait for him to walk in the fucking door, and then once all three are in, just get him.
Or
I
what
agree.
if we just keep going in the cave?
I would like to take these guys out and
Okay.
move on from there because they will easily alert the rest of these guys. And remember,
take them
they
out. We
move-
Yeah.
got the buddies.
I
It's a good-
agree. They
it's a good-
move
that's a good decision.
quietly, so be vigilant.
Okay,
Maybe we steal their robes.
I agree with that.
Okay.
It'll
Shit.
be a little hard to hide me.
Who
Now,
wants to? Does anyone want to check upstairs real fast before they get back?
Well, obviously, the sneaky one.
Okay.
who's the
Ah.
sneaky one? Literally the guy named Sneaky Gene?
Hey. All right. Real quick, I'm just gonna poke my head up there. So there's stairs, right?
Yes.
All right. I test the first step to see how creaky it is.
It's all made of old wood, so they would be pretty creaky.
Well,
Is
Better
it worth
to be-
your dollar?
let's see. Is it? Can I? Would it be possible for me to kind of jump up and grab a railing and pull myself up to avoid the stairs?
Acrobatics.
Oh no.
Can I assist him with that too? While
Panda,
he's
give me a
up?
lift.
I can give him a lift.
Sure. Acrobatics with advantage.
Right. You think I'd know the buttons by now, but there you go.
All right. We'll say that works, and you're able to prop yourself into the second floor.
So I step onto his foot and just launch myself up, pull up, and I get my feet on the ground on the second floor.
Correct.
All right.
You,
What do
you
I
basically
do?
just got yourself hurdled over 10 steps. Up there, again, very empty area. There is a couple of barrels and bedrolls.
Are there 3 bedrolls?
There is only a few bedrolls.
Okay.
2.
All right. Can I? So I don't see any people, anything alive.
Any
it's
people or anything like that? No, it's just once you're up there, it's one big open room.
Okay.
Nothing else there. No rooms that branch off of it or anything like that.
All right. So I'm just gonna take the stairs and go back down.
Okay.
Wait,
All right,
before you come back down, should you stay up and maybe they'll think there's less of us. You can have an amazing sneak attack on them.
What? I go back up the stairs. All right. And then I position myself, trying to hide as best I can.
Do you think that's a good idea? You can come back down if you're lonely or something. You fucking creep.
Not a bad
I
idea.
quietly just.
That, my friend Michael, is how you metagame without metagaming.
I yelled at him before he jumped all the way down.
That was perfect. I liked it a lot. So, is everybody kind of where you guys would like to be when
I'll
these
go
three
upstairs too.
fellas?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'll stand down here, and then they'll see my amazing flips, and I'll take the scarf. Ha ha ha! No, I'm joking, but for real, let's go.
What if we all go upstairs and then we lure them upstairs?
Okay.
But yeah, they would have to
Okay.
follow up.
They could just walk back out if they see you. I don't know.
That's true, and they could go.
It is
away.
just one big room up there.
Yeah, can anyone hide real
I
fast
would-
downstairs?
Yes, I would like to stay downstairs, and I'll run upstairs, and then we can just pummel them.
Pop them?
All right. Fuck it. I'll draw them upstairs, so when they walk up, I'll just go get, and I'll run back upstairs.
We're good. That's awesome. I like it.
All right. So who is upstairs and who is downstairs?
All right, we got an acrobatics check, or can Mike just
I'm
lift all
upstairs.
of us up there?
Oh, the
Wait,
stairs
what?
are fine. The
Okay.
stairs. Well, hey,
Michael
I'm not
can
trying to
keep
stop you at
launching
time.
you guys up there if he wants to, but if you guys fail the acrobatics check,
We might be, since no one's up there, we might just want to walk up the stairs real fast.
We can just do that. Well, fuck. Okay,
Yeah,
who's
can't we
all
just
upstairs?
walk up there?
But they're creepy.
Does anybody want to jump up for fun?
the hardest decision of the game yet is who is going up the stairs.
I mean, I did it. Who else
I'll
can
go
do it? Let's.
Flips.
too, it's-
Flips. I'm amazing at them. Haha. I'm up the stairs.
Craig went for it. Craig is now up the stairs.
Oh, you have to roll to go upstairs?
Hey, Craig was trying to get tossed up there, I think, like
Oh, okay.
like O'Dane did.
Yeah.
Just
I got up
take
there.
the
I'm up
stairs.
there.
Or you could just walk up them.
Would anybody else like to take the elevator?
Come on, let's hurry up. Let's hurry
All
up.
right.
I've already proven I
I'm,
can.
I'm going upstairs too.
All right, I'm at the like 2 steps in just so I can be visible from the front door.
Okay, so you are up the stairs, but visible to seeing the downstairs?
I want to be just where I can have the shortest trip upstairs, but also I'm the bait. I want to be visible from the front.
And everybody else is upstairs right now.
Oh, Itchy,
Yeah.
you're upstairs?
I'm
All right, cool.
upstairs. Yep, I rolled.
Upstairs AF.
Okay,
Alright,
everybody
let's
did
do
go
this.
up there. So at that moment, you do see the 3 guards kind of walk back in there. Who the bloody hell do you think yelled it? The other guys responded, it's probably that fucker Bob. Fucking Bob.
And Bob.
Everybody fucking hates Bob.
Fucking
I
In
heard
that
about
moment,
this
the
paintball
thir-
master.
The third guy responds with, yeah, should have had spaghetti. And at that moment, one of them looks over, and you wanted to be visible, Dane, right?
Yeah.
And they notice him. They're like, the bloody fucker's in here! Bob was fucking wrong!
Ah,
And they all start to chase after Dane.
fuck you and Bob. And I run upstairs.
The guys are kind of confused because they also fucking hate Bob, but they chase you up the staircase. How do you guys want to proceed?
So my plan, I'm running to the back of the room,
Okay.
hoping my homies are gonna jump them.
Got
Yeah.
it.
I would like
Alright,
to take
so-
one of them by the neck.
So what's happening here is you're gonna have 3 individuals running up the stairs. Obviously, they can't go like in a clump, so they'll be one after another.
I'm gonna
At
be in
this
the back of the
moment,
room
you
just
guys
going
will
like this.
have a surprise on them. So you guys will have a moment to quickly ambush them if you would like.
Okay.
How would you like to do it?
I want to do a huge ambush.
A big
Right.
one.
I wanna grab one of the barrels.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay. I'll also grab a barrel. And so once they come up, we'll put a barrel over 2 of those guys, Home Alone style, and Eldritch Blast the other third one. Let's fucking go.
Come
Hold
get
on
it,
real quick.
bitches.
We're gonna barrel roll them.
Yeah, we're gonna barrel roll them. We're after we put the barrels on them. Let's kick them back down the stairs.
Hold on real quick.
Straight Home Alone style type shit, dude. Let's go.
Strength. Oh man. CJ, what's your strength?
Oh god, oh god. Wait, no. I wanna if I use fuck you. If
No,
I
no,
use
I
arms,
it-
if I
This
start
shit's
with
happening. Let's
if I start with arms of
Yeah.
astral self, it lets me use my wisdom instead of strength. So fuck you.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Michael, you are picking up a barrel?
Both of us are picking up barrels. There's two of us.
Michael, what is your strength?
My strength is 4.
What is your total strength, Michael?
18.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Michael, make a strength check for me.
Alrighty.
Come on, you big panda fuck.
Just a strength check, not the
Oh.
strength saving throw.
Oh, I just clicked strength. My bad.
Yep. Nope, you're good.
Oh.
That is
Oh,
a
no.
crit. That is a natural 1.
Oh no.
So as you go to lift up the
Can
barrel,
I use my inspiration now?
Please.
you can use it whenever you want.
This is gonna be
I'm
embarrassing.
I'm,
Go ahead.
I'm using it now.
Craig,
Craig didn't get an explanation of it.
I forgot you weren't in here because of everybody role-playing in Discord and everything. I announced that I was so happy that that worked out that I gave everybody inspiration. So one time during the session, you get 1 free reroll, no matter what.
Bet.
And then I explained that in the future, before each session, depending on how well people roleplayed and stuff, I'll individually give people inspiration and stuff like that if they roleplay well during a session, in the Discord, stuff like that. So,
Okay.
all right,
AKA
Michael,
titties.
re-roll your strength check.
My God.
It went from a 1 to a 2, boys. It's okay.
It wasn't a
He
critical
did double
fail
his
though.
roll, to be fair.
All right, so here's what's happening right now. You've seen him go down to pick up this barrel as people are starting to pummel up these stairs. You hear them just running up them. Michael goes to bend down to pick it up, and he was about to really fuck up his back. But he thought about it. He's like, I should lift with my legs. But then he forgot what legs were, and he went to lift with his back again. Now, is anybody standing by this barrel next to him?
Me, I'm by the other
No.
barrel.
Would you like to try to help Michael pick up the barrel?
I'm always helping Mike.
No.
No, just do your own barrel.
No, I'm not gonna help him. I want my own barrel. I'm gonna success. I've already done my astral self. Let's go.
All right,
Hit my
CJ,
barrel.
go ahead and roll a strength check.
And my wisdom check,
With-
you mean?
What are you trying to do?
I'm doing the barrel thing, but I want to use my astral self. I want to activate that now before the fight starts, so I can use a wisdom check instead of using a fucking strength check.
So you're using 2 of your key points right now
Oh,
to
God
create
damn it.
these hands.
No, I won't do it. God damn it. All right, boom. There's the strength check.
All right. I
Better than
said
the
for
panda.
you, yours was with disadvantage though, so it is the exact same as the pandas.
Oh.
And the reason yours is with disadvantage is because a barrel weighs roughly 160 pounds, and
God
because of
damn
your
it.
strength, you can only lift roughly 120 pounds.
I
Meaning
hate
this
myself.
barrel would be incredibly heavy for you. Now, if you had just helped Michael, he would have gotten advantage on his roll.
Whatever,
but
dude.
it's
Come
fine.
on.
You both go to pick up a barrel, and you both fail miserably. And at that
Oh,
moment,
my
there are
back.
3 people in the room.
My bad.
You two are
Oh, no.
you two are kind of distracted with these barrels. What are the other 3 of you doing right now?
Well, my back's against the wall. I was intentionally trying to piss them off, and now I just share a worried look with everyone, like,
My back.
Hear a snicker coming from Mesmer.
Is anybody doing anything?
I'll cast Vicious Mockery if I get a chance.
Yeah, I told you guys you all have a surprise round. Essentially, right now, you all got a free turn before
Yeah,
they
I'll
get to
also-
do anything.
I'll
Worth
also
it.
mockery.
Worth it.
All right, I will say, well, we're going there. Pull out my crossbow.
I'm also going to lament that we didn't bring Randy instead, because he could have picked that barrel up.
Fucking Randy.
Fucking Randy.
I'm gonna holler out. We wasted a good surprise on you.
Oh no, Randy would have failed. Randy would have been better than Michael though.